Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. This Let's Play will be going alongside my Sonic Adventure Let's Play, so... Because, well, why not? I feel like doing 2 Let's Plays at once, and I do at some point want to do all the Pokemon games, so... Let's start off with Pokemon Yellow! So let's get into it. Yes, I'm setting myself up saying that at some point I'm going to play all the Pokemon games. Because why not? So here we are. We're starting off. We are talking to Professor Oak. He's talking about what Pokemon are, and well, I'm sure those of you who have come here, if you don't know what Pokemon are, well, you've been living under a rock for about 20 years. That must be one indestructible rock. We're gonna name ourselves. Well, I don't even want to name myself. Because this is first generation. I'm gonna use all caps for everything because it just fits in. So. Go with Kyson, because that's the name I'm using on the internet. So if I say a lot, I say that to gather my thoughts. My rival, I think I'm gonna just, like, go with Gary. Because, well, I don't want to be vulgar. I'm not gonna set this channel up to be exactly family friendly, but I'm just gonna set this channel up to have my personality, and I tend not to curse a lot because, well, I just don't see much need for it. So take that as you will. I'm gonna take this potion that you get at the beginning of the game because why not? I'm not gonna get all the items in this game because with Pokemon games you don't necessarily need all the items. Let's see what my mom has to say. Okay. So she's just like, oh, you're leaving. Whatever. TV telling our mothers what to do. If only that worked in real life. Imagine how bad of a world this would be. Let's go to the professor's lab and see who all is here. Let's talk to all the lab assistants. Okay, here's an aide. Okay. Yes, high regard, got that. Those two guys in the lab coats say literally the exact same thing. Weird. Okay. Heck, it's our rival, Gary. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick option thing really quick. I'm gonna set the text speed to fast so I don't have to hold down A. Okay. We can actually see our... You have to go to the Pokemon check screen. So yeah, we start with 3,000 Pokédollars, which is actually pretty good. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much the menus right there. Wait, can you actually change how the box looks? I have no clue what it does. Oh wait, no, that's for the printing out stuff. With the Game Boy printer, which was something that never really happened. Oh, it's only mono and... Okay, so... I've actually never messed around with these options much, so I'm sorry for fooling around there. That's something I tend to do even in live stream, is mess around with options. And we're being stopped by Professor Oak, who just materializes out of nowhere. And, oh hey, look, it's Pikachu. Because, well... How convenient, even though this is literally the only Pikachu in the entire game that you find in the wild. Yes, in Pokemon Yellow, you cannot find any more Pikachu. Professor Oak has caught the last known Pikachu in the entirety of Kanto. Or the last known wild Pikachu in the entirety of Kanto. And it's just like, oh, it's no big deal, you know. There was the first one. Little does he know. So some of you are probably wondering, how are you capturing this? Because like you only see the game right now, like just Pokemon Yellow. And to which I respond, I'm recording this on Pokemon Stadium, and I'm gonna at the end of this flash up on the screen what it looks like when we play this on Pokemon Stadium. Actually, I've beaten Mewtwo for the first time, so I have a special screen to go along with that. So at some point, I actually do want to do Pokemon Stadium. Maybe it's not like a full, like as a main Let's Play, maybe it's something I upload on the weekends. So yeah, we're gonna have to get a Pokemon now because Professor Oak said, yo, get your Pokemon. And Gary's gonna be a jerk, putting it nicely, and just grab the Pokemon instead. Be like, yo, I'm gonna be the jerk because it's just once, and ha 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 ha. Professor Oak is like, Gary, how rude of you. Here, Kaisen, take the Pokemon I got earlier. And I got an untamed Pikachu. Yes. This is gonna be something I may do. If people wanna, down in the comments, give, like, nicknames for the Pokemon I catch, feel free to do so. But in the meantime, I'm gonna nickname this Pokemon myself. So I'm gonna cut away until I come up with a nickname for Pikachu. Because this is not something I came into thinking of nicknames. So give me just a moment. I got it. Alright, I was gonna all caps for the Generation 1, so D-A-N. Where is it? G-E-R. Because high voltage. And I had, oh. Whoa, I feel bad now, because I can. Danger, danger, high voltage. I know I'm not gonna sing that. Why can I not remember the name of the band? Or group. That's gonna bother me for the rest of this video. So here we have the first fight against Gary. We have Danger, the Pikachu, or you can go with Danger Mouse if you really want to. But I was thinking, high voltage. So for this first fight, we're just gonna spam Thundershock because, well, we want to get as much damage on the Eevee as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna use that potion right now because that went danger. Because I don't want to lose the first fight. And tail whip. That's actually a really good move for Eevee in this fight because that means Eevee's gonna do like 8 damage instead of 6. Paralysis! Yes! Or full on 10 damage, which means I need to knock Eevee out right now. No. I lost the first fight even with the potion. Because I did not get that damage roll. Looks like we're losing our first fight because I'm not going to re-record this. You can actually, I'm not sure how many people actually show this, but you can lose the first fight and you can still continue on with the story. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Pikachu actually dislikes me now. Yeah, he doesn't like me at all. Because we lost that first fight. But after that fight, whether you win or lose, your Pikachu's gonna have full health, so. Yeah, you can use that first fight. You feel really bad for losing that first fight, but, it happens. So, we're just gonna, you know, train Pikachu up a bit, and so yeah, this first episode is gonna be not too short, but not too long. So I know where the stopping points are gonna be for every episode, so it's not, so I came into this knowing exactly where I want each episode to stop, regardless of time, because, you know, YouTube's awesome, so. We're just gonna go on up and go to the next city. See what there's to do there. I do actually know where a few secret items are. And I will be getting all the secret items that I know where they are. I'm gonna catch another Pokemon before I continue on. I kind of want to be geeky and like describe the certain mechanics within the games I play because like with pretty much every game I play, I know a lot of mechanics, like secret mechanics that a lot of people don't know about. Like for example, right here in Pokemon Yellow, or any Pokemon game really, right after you encounter Pokemon, it's there's a certain amount of steps. I want to say 3 where you cannot encounter another Pokemon. So that can be kind of useful if you're like, that's useful to know if you're like speedrunning this game and like you encounter a Pokemon because it's like, oh wait, I just encounter a Pokemon, I run away from it, and my Pokemon are low in health, so I know for 3 steps, I'm not going to encounter a Pokemon. And I think that may actually be used in some speedruns, or at least for right off the bat. Anyway, so we're gonna go around, talk to important people. Most of the NPCs in Pokemon game, in the up until Generation 6, I'm gonna say, are very useless. There are only some that are really only there for a roadblock. There's even fewer that, or there's actually more that could actually give you useful things. Okay. No, he hasn't had his coffee yet. Okay. Well, lucky for us, I actually know where a secret item is, and you can actually go on over this way, but I'm not going to do that until the next episode, because, well, believe it or not, we're actually going to catch our next Pokemon in the next episode. But yeah, there's a secret potion right in that tree, so that's always a good thing to know. There might be another secret item in Viridian City, I'm not entirely sure. I actually have a really interesting story. Oh yeah, there's actually something I need to do in Viridian City. I'm not sure if Oak tells you this, but he has a parcel that in the Viridian City shop. So we have to go to the Pokemart and get the parcel, and then we can stop talking to this guy, and we deliver it to Professor Oak. And he will give us something very useful for our journey. I'm gonna take this route. Actually, how does the Pikachu level up? 29 to level 6. I'm going to encounter another Pokemon right here. Actually, I'm not. If I do encounter another Pokemon, I'm gonna knock it out, of course. But I'm not going to actively try to, because I know we're gonna encounter a lot more in the next episode. But here's what I hear. This is probably going to be the only one we fight right now. Before the end of the episode. So let's knock out this Pidgey and give Oak his parcel and get a really awesome thing. I'm sure that most of you by now know how all Pokemon games work. Like the stories, because you've probably played them several times over. There are going to be very few of you who don't know how Pokemon games work. Oh, really quick. This is just a little speedrunning trick. This works in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. If you talk to Professor Oak from behind, this still works. And this is actually slightly faster if you talk to Professor Oak from behind. This is our cutscene right here. Because Gary comes in, and his walking animation is kind of slow, so it's just quicker if you talk to Professor Oak from behind, so that way Gary walks on screen and off screen faster. So Professor Oak is going to give us the Pokedex, and that's really useful because now we can catch Pokemon and get Pokeballs from Pokemarts. So does he give you Pokeballs in Pokemon Yellow? I don't remember, because I don't think in Pokemon Red and Blue he does. Yeah, be a jerk and don't let us have the town map. I'm actually not going to pick it up, so it's really no big deal to us. Does he give us Pokeballs if we talk to him? No. Do we have Pokeballs? No, so you're straight up in Generation 1, you do not get Pokeballs from Professor Oak. Then you can easily talk to NPCs over and over again. Yeah, you just do not get Pokeballs. Okay. Well, you get the time map from Lydia, and I don't think she gets the Pokeballs. So yeah, you just straight up do not get Pokeballs in Generation 1 in the beginning of the game. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna end this episode right here because, well, we delivered out his parcel, and we can now get Pokeballs and catch Pokemon. So in the next episode, we are going to do just that. We're going to catch our second Pokemon for our team. And I actually have a nickname for it in mind, so I will see you guys in the next one.